The greatest question. For as long as humans have looked up at the night sky, one question has haunted us. Are we alone in the universe? It is perhaps the most profound mystery of all time. A question that challenges science, philosophy, religion, and even our very sense of identity. When we gaze into the vastness of space, filled with billions of stars and countless galaxies, it feels almost impossible to imagine that Earth is the only place where life has emerged. And yet, despite decades of searching, we have not found definitive proof of anyone else. This paradox of a universe so full of possibility, yet so silent, lies at the very heart of one of the greatest mysteries in human history. In this video, we will explore the science, the philosophy, and the speculation behind this question. From the probabilities of life beyond Earth to the famous Fermi Paradox, from the search for extraterrestrial intelligence to the philosophical implications of cosmic loneliness, we'll dive deep into the puzzle of whether we are alone. Section 1. The immensity of the universe. To understand the scale of this question, we first need to appreciate the size of the cosmos. The observable universe contains at least 2 trillion galaxies. Each galaxy contains hundreds of billions of stars, and around those stars orbit countless planets. The Milky Way alone, the galaxy we call home, contains over 100 billion stars, and astronomers now believe that most stars have planets. In fact, the Kepler Space Telescope has shown us that Earth-like planets may be incredibly common. If only 1 in a million planets had the right conditions for life, we'd still be talking about millions of worlds with the potential for biology. The numbers are overwhelming. The universe is not empty, it is bursting with opportunity. Which brings us to our next question. If life is common, why haven't we seen it? Section 2. The origin of life. To ask if life exists elsewhere, we must understand how it began here. On Earth, life seems to have emerged surprisingly quickly. The planet formed 4.5 billion years ago, and within just a few hundred million years, we find evidence of microbial life. That suggests that life may be a natural outcome when conditions are right. Liquid water, the right chemistry, and stable environments. This is the optimistic view, that the universe could be teeming with microbial life, spread across countless worlds. But complex, intelligent life is a different story. On Earth, it took billions of years for single-celled organisms to evolve into multicellular creatures, and only a tiny sliver of time for humans to appear. If the emergence of intelligence is rare, perhaps microbes are everywhere, but civilizations like ours are vanishingly scarce. This leads us to the most famous formulation of the question, the Drake equation. Section 3. The Drake equation. In 1961, astronomer Frank Drake tried to estimate the number of detectable civilizations in the Milky Way. He created a formula that multiplied together a chain of probabilities. The number of stars, the fraction with planets, the fraction that are habitable, the fraction where life actually begins, the fraction that becomes intelligent, and the fraction that develops technology. The equation doesn't give us a final number, because many of those probabilities are unknown, but it gives us a framework to think about the problem. Depending on the assumptions, the galaxy could be filled with civilizations, or we could be utterly alone. Section 4. The Fermi Paradox. Here lies the great contradiction, known as the Fermi Paradox. Physicist Enrico Fermi once asked, "Where is everybody?" If the galaxy has billions of planets, and if intelligent life is not impossibly rare, then civilizations should have arisen long before us. Some might be millions of years ahead. They could have colonized the galaxy, built massive structures, or at least left detectable signals. Yet the skies are silent. We detect no alien spacecraft, no unambiguous radio messages, no great galactic empires. The silence is deafening. Section 5. Possible explanations. So, how do we resolve the paradox? Here are the leading possibilities. Life is extremely rare. Maybe the spark that created biology on Earth was so improbable it only happened once. Intelligent life is rare. Microbes may be common, but intelligence might be a freak accident. Civilizations self-destruct. Perhaps advanced societies inevitably destroy themselves through war, climate collapse, or uncontrolled technology before they can spread. They're out there, but hidden. Advanced civilizations may choose not to reveal themselves, or we simply lack the tools to detect them. We're early. Perhaps the universe is still young, and humanity is among the first intelligent beings to emerge. Each explanation has profound implications, not just for astronomy, but for our own future. Section 6. The search for life. Despite the silence, scientists have not given up. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI, has scanned the skies for radio signals for decades. So far, no confirmed alien message has been detected, but other avenues are opening. The discovery of exoplanets, worlds orbiting distant stars, has revolutionized astronomy. We can now detect Earth-sized planets in habitable zones, and future telescopes may be able to analyze their atmospheres for signs of life, oxygen, methane, or other chemical fingerprints. Meanwhile, closer to home, missions to Mars, Europa, and Enceladus search for microbial life in our own solar system. If we find even a single example of life elsewhere, no matter how small, it would prove that biology is not unique to Earth. Section 7. Philosophical implications. The question of whether we are alone is not just scientific, it is deeply philosophical. If we are alone, then humanity may be the most important thing the universe has ever produced. Our survival and flourishing would carry cosmic weight. We would be the only witnesses to the universe's story. But if we are not alone, everything changes. We would be part of a vast cosmic community. Meeting another intelligence could transform our science, our philosophy, even our religions. It could also be dangerous. History shows that when civilizations meet, the results are often catastrophic for the less advanced side. Perhaps silence is safer than contact. Section 8. Cultural impact. Throughout history, the idea of alien life has fascinated us. From ancient myths of sky gods to modern science fiction, humanity has imagined countless forms of the other. Films like 2001, A Space Odyssey, Arrival, and Contact explore the awe and fear of encountering intelligence beyond Earth. Stories of UFOs and abductions capture the human imagination, even when evidence is lacking. In many ways, our obsession with aliens reflects our search for meaning. Are we special? Are we unique? Or are we just one story among countless others across the stars? Section 9. The future of the search. In the coming decades, our ability to answer this question will grow dramatically. The James Webb Space Telescope and its successors will peer into distant atmospheres. New SETI projects will scan broader ranges of frequencies with greater sensitivity. Missions to icy moons may uncover microbial life in subsurface oceans. It is possible, perhaps even likely, that within this century, we will know whether life exists beyond Earth. The answer, whatever it is, will change us forever. Section 10. Are we ready? But are we ready for the answer? If we discover alien microbes, it will confirm that life is not unique. If we discover intelligent life, it could shatter our worldviews. Some will see it as proof of God's vast creation. Others may fear it as a threat. Governments may try to control the information. Or perhaps the silence will continue, and we will confront the possibility that we are truly alone. That the universe gave birth to us, and us alone, to see and understand it. Either outcome is staggering. The great silence. So, are we alone in the universe? Right now, the only honest answer is, we don't know. But the question itself is perhaps the most important we can ask. It pushes us to explore, to imagine, and to reflect on our place in the cosmos. Whether the universe is full of life or silent but for us, one truth remains. In this vast, cold expanse of stars, we are awake. We are conscious. We are asking the question. And maybe, just maybe, that is the beginning of the answer. If you found this exploration insightful, give this video a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Timeless Questions for more deep dives into philosophy, history, and human nature.